All right, I'm over here in the booth with Ian with Full Throttle batteries. Ian's got a huge line of batteries and he's gonna walk us through. Ain't that right, brother?
Yeah, we got the biggest line of AGM batteries in the world, my friend.
All right, what do you want to start with? Because you got about 4 rows of different kinds of
You
batteries.
tell me, let's talk about an application. We'll jump into it because we got a battery here to fit it.
Let's talk about automotive first. Let's get
talk
into
about
that.
automotive.
So that's over there, right?
What do we like? You C10 guy? You want to talk about
Well, I'm a C10 guy. I don't know who's watching the video right now, but who doesn't like a C10?
Nobody doesn't like a C10. Most C10s and stuff like that I've come across, this is the most versatile platform pretty much in the entire battery industry. This is our Group 34, and as you can see right here by these little cutaways, we can mount a side post adapter for some of the newer, when I say newer, I'm talking like 90s, mid-2000s, like Chevy GMC. They were running side posts for years, but this is super popular, and some of the old school rods is super popular with Jeeps as well. So
hold on, let me go back to that real quick. So these little cutouts right here, it's like a little adapter that you would bolt into here, and then you have a side post.
Yeah, so a lot of battery manufacturers, when they make the side post battery, it's actually mounted in here. So if you were to cut this thing away, you'll see a little bit of cut right here to fit the actual hard mounted side post. So that's active material that you're not able to use. It's supposed to be generating current. Ours mounts right here. So it bolts into the top. So you got a top post, no different than this top post right here, but then it drops down here for a side post that you can use on some of the older Chevys and GMs, but it isn't taking away any sort of active material that's actually in the body of the battery.
And I know this is a dumb question, but this is not an actual battery, right? This is just for the show.
You're just like really strong. So like,
man, I'm like watching you play with that battery, and I'm like, this guy's either really strong or that battery is empty.
I work out.
I work out. All right, so this would be a battery that you could put in pretty much any automobile. It's got enough juice to do it, start your vehicle and stuff.
There was a day and age where that battery right there would probably cover about 80% of the vehicles that are on the road today. That's going to drop significantly with we call it the H series. We'll get over to that here in a second. But this used to be the most popular battery, one of the most popular batteries in North America for probably a decade or two. So. Yep.
And then what do you got here? What's this one?
Full Force. This is kind of our, we use this stuff. This battery right here, believe it or not, SEMA is notorious for promoting wheelchairs, and that's kind of where these things go. I'm being facetious, of course, but it's here because, like I said, we have the biggest selection of AGM batteries on the market. AGM deep cycle, AGM starting, which we call SLI, starting lighting ignition. We go over here, right here, we have actually the Lamborghini of deep cycle right here, which is the DC series and the EGL series. The DC series is one of about 2 manufacturers on the planet that make a true AGM deep cycle. The EGL is that chemistry perfected. We didn't even make it to compete against other AGM manufacturers. We made it to compete against lithium. That's how good that is.
Now, for the novice, what's the difference between AGM, lithium? Maybe you could explain that.
Chemistries, it's just a chemistry variance. Like you can't say lithium for less than X amount of dollars. It's a very, very spendy chemistry. It comes with internal circuitry, especially in the deep cycle side of things, because lithium, you can generate a lot of power, so you have to regulate that power with what's called a BCM battery or a BMS, battery management system.
Yeah.
And that's all wiring. It's internal circuitry. And I mean, we love to wheel, we love to off-road and stuff. And when you take one of these things and a lithium battery and just do this over and over again, basically like you're putting it into a paint shaker at Home Depot, it's going to expose faults. And most often than not, in a lithium battery that we've seen, it's that BMS system that fails.
So so that battery is for, let's call it a C10, then you got a wheelchair battery up top.
Amongst other things. You can use it for anything it'll fit in.
And these ones, like this is the Lamborghini of your batteries. Now what would this go in?
This is the Lamborghini.
Oh, that's the Lamborghini.
This is the Koenigsegg, the Bugatti.
I was gonna say, this thing looks really fancy.
For sure. Yeah, the slogan on the EGL series is AGM perfected, and it's proven itself to be just that.
So what does the EGL series go into?
Honestly, it's mostly golf cart, RV, stuff like that. I mean, we're seeing cycle lives on those things from I want to say somewhere around 800 cycles, which is absolutely unprecedented and unheard of in AGM, much less flooded. So like I said, we built it to compete against lithium.
Okay.
Which the lithium cycle life, that's the main thing they advertise is, you know, you want a 10-year battery, we can go into lithium. Well, we got something to say about that. So.
And what about this guy? This
that
is
guy
huge.
Right there, we can mount this thing in any orientation you want, except for upside down, like in scissor lifts.
Oh, okay.
Scissor lift type applications, you can put it here. We put it like this for solar applications. You'll find it in RVs. Just anything that you would need a very, very high output 6-volt battery, and you've got the available real estate, this thing's the ticket.
I've been in some scissor lifts before. I don't think I've seen anything this fancy in them.
Yeah.
Usually they have like a row of like 4 crappy batteries.
Yeah, you know, I mean, obviously this is a display battery, but this sucker right here is probably somewhere in the neck of the woods at about 85 to 90 pounds.
I was going to say 80.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I got these biceps, man.
Yeah, you toss around that 80 pounds like it's nothing. All right, so these are more like utility style batteries.
They're
RVs.
for whatever we need, my friend. Like if you have a deep cycle application need, we've got a fit. So.
Okay. What about boats?
Oh, absolutely.
What do you throw? What battery are you throwing a boat?
Depends on what we're doing. You know, boats, honestly, we're one-stop shopping for boats because a lot of boats, especially like bass boats, they're utilizing a deep cycle battery and a starting battery. So we came over here to the, you know, the old school Mopar battery, which is a Group 27. The 27 is still used today, but with a right-hand positive. This is a left-hand positive. Right-hand positive is like Toyota Lexus, and that's where the 27 still kind of rears its head, but we sell a lot of these into marine because this is still a really popular footprint in marine. But this is your starting battery.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
So talking about like right hand, left hand, like, so if you're building a truck and you want to have 2 batteries in your engine compartment, but you want the orientation of the terminals to be the same, do you offer that?
Are we talking on that specific
Or
footprint right
any
there?
any battery?
Yeah. So in a lot.
So if you
of
want your positives both on the same side, do you offer that too?
We have a multitude of group sizes that we do offer that. We have our 27, our 24, and our 3525. So 3525 is going to be stuff like Subarus, Nissans. The 35 is right hand, the 25 is left hand. I know it's confusing, but like a 27, we offer the 27, a 27F, and then the 24F also come in. We don't make a 24, we don't have to, because that's what this guy right here is for. The difference between this and a 24 is about this much height. So if a 24 is needed, a 34 will work. So, but in terms of a multitude of post orientation, yeah, we have a lot.
Okay, because those are the little details that a lot of people are really interested in.
Yep.
All right, so car batteries, utility style, deep cycle.
Not necessarily a car.
Well, no, not that one. I was looking down here. I don't even know what that thing's for.
This thing goes into city buses.
A bus.
Yep.
And then you have smaller little babies over here.
These, honestly, man, you start popping hoods and start popping seats of Polaris RZRs all over America, little Yamaha YXZs, Can-Ams, you're going to see a lot of these. These things are very, very popular and astronomically more potent than the OE batteries that they put into those things.
So these are more like all-terrain vehicle kind of stuff, side-by-sides.
Yeah, you know, we use it for a multitude of different applications. Like, honestly, we've used stuff like this in gas and oil, like automation and flow meters. Those are more unique application, but this is predominantly for power sport, like jet skis and stuff like that.
Well, these batteries are actually, they're beautiful looking. They look really classy. I want to see it, not on a shelf, but I want to see it in a vehicle. You guys got anything here?
Let's get on over here, man.
All right, cool.
All right. Hey, what's up, man? Ready to pop this hood?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Just in time. Perfect timing.
15 minutes right on the book.
15 minutes on the nose. Get in there.
I mean, where is it? That thing's up high, man. I don't get over here on this side. Let's see this thing.
You want to see a sweet wiring job?
First of all, this Jeep is insane.
Thank you.
Can I stand on your rock?
Yeah.
All right.
You can stand on the tire.
Oh wow. Look at that. Jeez.
Yeah, Cole knows what he's doing.
That looks really good, man.
Walked like 3 miles.
All right, he said I could get up on the tire. I'm gonna get up a little higher here. I'm getting old. Ugh. I gotta see this wiring job. That's first class, man.
Thank you.
So you got what? These are 2 batteries. This is the 30, 35. What is that? 39? I can't see underneath there.
Those are both 35, so that's your right-hand positive orientation. You know, you're going to see that in a Subaru, you're going to see that in a Nissan, and you're going to see that in Cole's Jeep.
That looks really good, man.
Wait till you see the speaker setup in this thing, buddy.
Well, I think you're going to show me. I don't know if this has anything to do with your battery conversation, but I think that your loom job and your heat wrap looks awesome, bro. Well done, my friend. I'm coming down hot. Ooh, I'll feel that later. So those 2 batteries are running your Jeep as well as the whole system?
Yep, they're running everything.
Look at this. This thing is sweet. I learned how to drive on a Jeep when I was 15. Manual. Very, very cool.
Yeah, man, you want to go out overlanding while bumping some 2 chains, this thing's what's up.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go out to the desert. You ready?
Yep, absolutely.
No, man, you don't want to get this thing dirty. Yeah, let's see some action.
Turn the lights on.
I was gonna say turn the system on, but I don't think
I'll
they
do
would.
it. I mean, I'm okay with it.
Ian's like, no.
We can turn on for a second, right? Is that the
Yeah, we got our hand slapped for that in year 1.
I'm going to,
All right, well, Ian, man, I'm pretty impressed with your battery line. Thank you for walking us through it.
You're welcome.
If anybody wants to check out your batteries, where are they going to go look?
FullThrottleBattery.com, and across all the social media platforms, just search Full Throttle Battery.
Awesome, man. Thank you, brother. You have a great day.
You too.